I try to tell them, but they ain't wanna listen. Now they forced to back up and pay attention. Get in tune to it. This is G music. All the trappers and the fiend in the hood use it. You can ride to it, you can bounce to it. Do your thing with that gang and drop an ounce to it. Get your hustle on. It's all about that paper.
Y'all can't fuck with us, cause this is our year. That we're finally in.
We here, niggas.
Knock, knock, it's SC. Highly underrated, but you gon' respect my G. Since the NO ain't been no threat like we. Plus we hotter than a pot of jalapeno pepper seed. And if you got a problem, buy the motherfucker, step to me. It ain't a gumbo to the pale metal tree, it's in the recipe. Rapping to the death of me, getting on is my destiny. Smith and Wesson long, big chrome if you're testing me. That's what I live by, that's what I stand for.
All right. We trying to get this thing rolling, man. We got so many issues with the internet, with the StreamYard, and with the platform. We're going to try to get a quick one in, man. Last week, we didn't do a show as far as the Thursday night is concerned because it was too quick of a turnaround. You know, it really wasn't about to go on and do a 2-minute show and then pop another one out. So we waited till this week so we can go to Game 3. We're playing the Las Vegas Raiders, Big Al. Now, we got busted up. We got bullied. Got pushed around on Thursday. It kind of showed us that, we can't get too big for our britches. There's always somebody out there who's bigger and better than you.
Yes, sir.
You
yes, sir.
Every time you come, you got to come with the strong. So
yeah, we came a little weak, Tracy. Deacon. We came a little weak. Hey, Tracy, we miss you, homie. Just thinking about you, man. But we're gonna just go ahead and push through. Catch you next time. But we came a little weak against Green Bay. And they kind of bust us up, like the Deacon said. They bust us up. We're a little injured. We got a couple areas that we have to improve on. Looks like against the Raiders, I think it'd be prudent for us to take a pause. You know what I'm saying? Take a pause.
What kind of pause we got?
We're going to take a pause with a quarterback. Have him sit down for a minute, get his health right. We've done this before. We've been through this before, and we know through history that some of these games are important, but they're not the most important thing for the franchise. So we might have to take a pause for our quarterback. He says he can play, but he's a little banged up. Stephen Rowe, we paying Mariota, Super Mario $10 million. Hey, let him go out there and show what he got for 1 or 2 games. Take a little pause, and while we doing that, let our quarterback heal up because he is our franchise, because we want him at his best right now. While he's learning, he's developing, while he's trying to defeat some of the scouting that has been done on him over the last year. So they kind of, I wouldn't say he got his number, but they know what he likes to do, and everybody's kind of leaning on what he likes to do. So now he has to make a counter off of that. And while he's healing, him and the offensive coordinator can make a counter off of what he likes to do. While he's healing, we can put the Mariota car out there and do a little bit of something. I think we can beat the Raiders with the Mariota car. What do you think, Deacon?
I don't know. Let's not take the Raiders too easily down. Raiders, they're not a super team or anything like that, but Geno can throw the ball around. He might throw it to us sometimes. But, he is not a bad quarterback, and they don't have a bad running back. They just got Genty. He hasn't really done anything yet, but we're not great at stopping the run. Not yet anyway. So we suspect in that area. I don't think they really have any wide receivers to worry about. We should be able to handle that. We can't handle that. We're going to be in trouble for the rest of the year. But they do have they just drafted the number 1 tight end. So that might give us a little problem. We're going to have to have our safety come down in the box and check him a little bit. But you're right. Technically, we should win this game going away. We should beat them like we beat the Giants. Their offensive line ain't that good, so we're going to have some pressure like we should, and that's going to give our back end a little time to work. I just don't know about Mario because he hasn't played. He didn't do anything in the preseason. He's been hurt. So he hasn't really taken any snaps. I don't know if if you give JD5 off this week, then that does give him enough time, because next week is a Monday night game. He's got to play Monday night. That's against Chicago Monday night. So he's got to be ready for that. So if he's not ready, healthy now, I don't want to see him out there with no knee brace on. If you got a knee brace on, you go ahead and sit him down, let him go ahead and rest it out, because you don't want to aggravate that injury or make it prolong the injury till a couple weeks later when it could have been done. So I'm with you. I don't mind Mariota playing. I just don't know what he got. I don't know what he got left. I don't know if he had one game. Because a lot of backup quarterbacks, that's all they got is one game.
This might be the one game we need him for. Last year, he gave us 2 games last year.
Yeah, but not back to back. So that's the thing. As long as it's not back to back, expecting him.
What they're saying is Daniel has a grade 1 mild knee sprain. He feels personally that he can play. Yeah, but we've been through this with previous quarterbacks that had mild knee sprains and felt they can play. And then, and we know that one of the, we're not going to bring up any bad news, but we know one of Jaden's greatest superpower is his ability to run. And we don't want to hamper that at all. I want him at his strength. Yeah. So I just feel like I'd rather for him to be ready for the Chicago game. I think the Chicago game means more to him. He's a very competitive guy. They played us down to the wire last year. They got a new coach that we recruited to be our coach, and at the last second, he gave us the middle finger. So I think that, for the team purposes, Chicago game has a little bit more meaning to us. I'd rather give us a week off, put the Mario Kart out there, see what he can do. He played great against Dallas. I felt like he played really good against Dallas. The last game he did play was against Dallas. He played very good against Dallas. Let us fine-tune our defense. Let Jaden just figure out how he's going to beat the 3-deep zone. Everybody's playing 3-deep zone shaded to the right because they know he likes to run to the right. So they play 3-deep shaded to the right, or they play zone blitz from the right because they know he likes to escape to the right. So that's just the book on him. You know what I'm saying? He knows the book. We know the book. Everybody knows the book. They, play zone, 3-deep zone, shade to the right, and watch his eyes. You know what I'm saying? So Jaden just has to figure out, how he's going to defeat it this year. Last year, we had a little bit better 3rd and 4th and 5th wide receivers that can make plays when they double team Terry. This year we do have Debo, and Debo is making plays, but our 3rd wide receiver cannot stay healthy, and I'm at a point now where I'm just willing to let him go now because this is
definitely. I don't even want him trying out next year. Yeah.
This is the NFL is not for long. That's not everybody can play 10 years, and he's actually Brown is one of those guys that just cannot play for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And still can't stay healthy. So let's develop some of these rookies. Let's develop, some of these young players. And if they're not ready to play, then next year we just gotta draft some more. You know what I'm saying? But that's
no matter what we do next year, we gotta draft wide receiver.
Right.
Because we don't know if Debo's going to hit next year. This is a contract year.
Yeah.
Jaden Lane, we don't know what he is yet. The other guy, number 11, I always forget his name. He's suspect. He's suspect. The white kid.
Oh yeah,
he's suspect to be off the roster next year. He's on the bottom.
No. What I see in him is he's slow. He plays slow, but when you throw him the ball, he does catch it.
Yeah, but if you don't get over, I can't throw you the ball. So that's neither here nor there.
Now you told me that he's really fast, but he doesn't play fast.
He's track fast.
He's track fast.
Now, I don't know if he's football fast, because in track he's faster than his brother. Well, they say in the 40 in the combine he was faster than his brother, but that doesn't mean you're faster on the field and can run patterns faster. His brother's a running back, so he's wide open all the time. Right. Wide receiver, you can't be a wide open all the time. That's not how you run patterns. So we don't know what he is, but with Noah Brown going down, one of these guys got to step up into the slot, man. One of these guys got to step up. I mean, Noah Brown went down, our defensive end went down, our running back went down. Now, we talked about this prior to the season starting. If you was going to rely on Eckler as your number one running back, you're overcooking him. You know, you can't run. He's too old, and he had the injuries last year with his head. Now he's got ankle injury. Now he's out for the season. You know, Achilles is nothing you're gonna come back from by the end of the season. Ask Aaron Rodgers and everybody else who's had that injury. And
Eckler's done. Eckler's done.
And his age can't come back next year either.
Yeah. Eckler's done. I think the defensive end probably is done too. I mean, he was an older player too. We had an old team. We have an old team. Let's just face the fact. We have an old team. Some of these guys we were rolling the dice on. They were cheap players, basically.
Well, not those two though. We were rolling the dice on Noah Brown for him to stay healthy.
Yeah, we were.
That was a roll of the dice.
We were rolling the dice on Eckler too. We knew Eckler was injury prone.
Eckler is what he is though. We just moved him into a bad position. We put Eckler into a bad position, putting him as a number one running back.
But Deacon, he got hurt. He got hurt just standing. He ran to the flat, turned around.
I know, but
he got hurt.
Just too much pressure beforehand. Too much pressure to bust his pipe, man. What can you do? My problem is, Bill won Rookie of the Week, that Sunday, and you barely ran him on Thursday.
Well, hey, look, the offensive coordinator had a bad game plan against Green Bay. He just had a terrible game plan.
Did we out-coach?
We were out-coached. I mean, look, we knew. I mean, offensive coordinator knew everybody plays this 3-deep zone with zone blitz when they do blitz, and they shade to the right because they know your man likes to roll to the right or run to the right. Mm-hmm. So I didn't see any game plan for that for some reason. And they were a fast team. They were a very fast team. So he didn't do anything.
They're young. They wide open.
And unfortunately, our rookie right tackle was just struggling.
And he's going to be struggling this week too.
I personally think we might have to put the older guy back in. That's my personal opinion. Maybe rotate him or something because I can't have my franchise quarterback out there, and this dude is just
Well, you can't have old man out there either.
Who? He was better last year. Last year he wasn't. He was better than.
No. I'm talking about Mariota. He's an old guy. You can't have him getting pressure.
At least Mariota is somewhat healthy, I believe. Right? He's healthy now.
No, he's not. He's been hurt all off season.
I thought he was healthy. That's what him the whole preseason.
He's healthy enough to be number 2. I don't care. Whatever it is.
Hey, Deacon, we're paying him $10 million. He got to play at least one game for us, man. Come on. Play one game. And the Raiders are not world beaters. They're a decent team, but they're not world beaters.
But they got a good defense. They got the defense.
Yeah, I'm not saying the Raiders are terrible. I'm just saying they're not world beaters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. Like I said, on paper, we should beat these guys easily.
Right.
We should be running up and down the court.
We were full power. I mean, unfortunately, Bates is not playing. Bates tore his hamstring.
Bates is out. I mean, that's a big. I mean, now you got to count on Senate.
These rookies that we have on our team,
they're gonna have
to play them and see what they got. You know what I'm saying? We just
got no choice now.
What's the other dude that plays backup tight end too?
Backup tight
plays special teams. Cole Caulfield. He has a funny name.
Cole.
He always plays.
Huh?
He's like Holcomb, but he always plays a great preseason. Last 2 preseasons, he was really good.
I forget his name now.
Yeah, we need to play him. We need to pull up what is
you play Yankoff.
Yankoff. That's
what Yankoff can play.
Yeah. Yankoff gotta play. Is Colt Turner still on the team?
Colt Turner is still on the team. He's the 4th wide.
You gotta pull him up. He gotta play one day. Try him out there. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, all bets are off. Everybody gotta play now. I mean, we took a shot with the older fellas.
Now I heard we picked up a running back. We did pick up a running back
who's a decent running back.
Yeah, but for Tampa Bay last year.
He's a decent running back in the right system. Right. I don't know if this system's right for him or not.
And I heard we got we picked up a D lineman for the practice squad too. I don't know if he's going to help us.
Yeah, that's just filling a roster spot.
Right. But we got to play. What's the Ricky Pierce, Paul Pierce something? He got to play whatever that dude's name.
Yeah,
he got to play. Got to try him out. If he can't make it, cut him. You know what I'm saying?
Now's the time.
Now's the time. This is your opportunity to make it in the NFL. Put him out there. If he can't play, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of like the kid you talking about, the wide receiver,
Jalen or Jalen or
the other one, the slow one. We got to put him out. If he can't make it, get him out of there. Get him. Boom. Yeah. I mean, you drafted him. You made a bad draft pick. It didn't work. Cut him.
They reached for him.
They reached for him.
Family connections, blah blah blah.
But you never know. He might get out there. He might be a gamer. You know, he catch the ball.
Maybe.
You never know. You gotta try him.
He caught a ball on Thursday. He caught a
2-point conversion. Yeah, he caught a 2-point conversion. So he caught 2 balls Thursday. So get him out there, you know, because obviously Noah Brown is just too elderly to play now. I mean, he's done. You know what I'm saying? He's done.
Yeah.
He's done.
Well, what's wrong with him anyway?
He tore his hamstring, tore his groin too. He had a tour. First play of the game, he went, my neck, my back, my neck, and he falls out. You know what I'm saying? That's what he does. You know what I'm saying?
How you pull that going that slow?
I don't know, man. But I don't know. But he's out. I know he's out 4 to 6 weeks. That's what they say. He's always out 4 to 6 weeks.
Luke McCaffrey.
I think Luke McCaffrey. That's the cat.
Man. He pulled our leg on that. Yeah. The reason why I'm skeptical with Mariota is because we really got to be careful because we got the Raiders, yes, but then we got Chicago, we should beat them. We got Seattle, which we should beat them. We got Detroit after that. We should beat them.
Detroit scored 50 points this weekend. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but they scored 50 points on nobody.
They played somebody good, didn't they? Play somebody good?
That was against the Bears.
Oh, okay. Well,
and that was personal. That's the team he came from. So that's personal.
Well, it's personal too because he dissed us when we tried to.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. We should win that game. But then we start the hard stretch.
All I'm saying is put Daniels down for a week. Let him rest in these. A grade 1 sprain. Get him ice it down for another week and then get him back out there. You know,
but right now we gotta be padding wins right now, man. That's what I'm saying. We got our record our schedule gets a little harder after the next 5 weeks.
Hey,
so I'm just saying. I want to go into as many wins.
I'd rather keep my quarterback, upright and healthy than trot him out there with a bad knee.
We pay him a lot of money, big guy.
We paid Mario a lot of money. We paid him $10 million to sit on the bench and hold a clipboard. He got to play at least one game for us, man. Come on, man. Come on. He got to give us one game. He got to earn his money some kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
This is the game, then. This is the
game. And I'm not saying the Raiders are not a bad team. I watched them last night. They're not a bad team, but they're not a world beater team either. They got some good players. They actually got a really good defensive line, actually. So offensive line is going. I mean, I'm feeling for Conley. I don't think we can play Conley. Where it looks now.
Well, if you're going to play Conley, you gotta keep the tight end on this side. You just got
the tight end's hurt.
Well, I mean, Yankoff got to play, right? We paid him to play, so he got to block. He got to get over there and chip some stuff up. So I ain't worried about that. Somebody got to do something over there. You're 2-on-1. We should win. You play the inside, I'll play the outside, and we'll meet in the middle. Come on now, big guy.
When I watched him last night,
we don't have another wide receiver anyway, so we don't need another wide receiver. You draw a tight end and then let him stay his ass on the line. We ain't got to worry about that. Plus, you want to win on that. You can't if you're quarterback.
I mean, we can put the old dude back in from last year. He's going to at least be somewhat comparable. Right now, Conley is just they're picking on him, man. Everybody knows his weak spot. You fake outside, go inside. Every time he goes with the same move. I mean, Parsons killed. That's how he got hurt. Parsons almost killed him, man.
When he watches technique, his feet look fine. It's just when he gets in the game, that inside move he can't stop.
He oversets to the right too much. He just oversets.
He sets for the ball, yeah.
And then you give him a little shake and he just falls down and he's done. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he's young though. He's 21.
Got to keep running back in too.
Then I noticed that Parsons was like picking him up and dump trumping him too. So he's probably not as strong as you would like him to be at this age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, that's also he's moved to a new position.
That is a new position.
He's a left tackle, not a right tackle. So
yeah, I mean it's unnatural. I got it. We got to get Lane going too. We got to get our 4-3 wide receiver going. We got to find a way to run him deep so he can free up the middle a little bit.
You know, and that's the thing. Terry is a deep ball guy. He doesn't run.
They double teaming him though.
I know that. I'm saying you can't put Lane out there to run deep. He's got to be the short guy. He's got to be the outlet. You know, they're gonna be
Debo is your outlet. Debo and Zach Ertz.
The way Debo been getting the ball, he been getting the ball 9-10 times a game. They're gonna start doubling him too. They're gonna start keying on him. You gotta have one guy that they don't key on.
You can't double Terry and Debo, so you gotta have
key on. You can do a double on Terry and an over under on a Debo.
That means
the loser the slot. Listen, if they running a cover threes, Big Al, wide cover threes, then the slot's got to be open for an out, a slant, a crossing pattern, something.
Yeah, it should be
open. We just got to walk the daggone ball down the field and don't try to go deep until it is, we're like 2nd and 1, something like that. Start done. I don't know.
I watched the LA Chargers on a cover 3 go deep a couple times and it was working. They were going deep. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday.
Well, that was against the Raiders.
It was against the Raiders.
That was against the Raiders. Dude every time he was running right by the safety.
He was running right past the safety.
Safety was coming up and then was trying to go back, and it was bad news every time.
I thought the safety was our guy that used to play for us too. Cam Curl. It was Cam Curl.
No, it's not Cam Curl. That's Jeremy Chin.
Or Jeremy Chin, that's what it was. Yeah, they were running past Jeremy Chin. They was toasting Jeremy Chin. I was like, God, man, they was killing him, man. They was killing Chin, man.
No, man, it was bad news.
Deacon, what about the running game? Deacon, what about the running game?
Listen, you got to run. Listen, you got to. It's no question now that Bill is kicking the ball. Okay, they're gonna bring up Rodriguez because you got no choice. Him and McNichols are going to be the runners. And you're going to push in and out Rodriguez and see who got the hot hand. I really don't care who has the hot hand, as long as somebody's had the hot. We gotta focus on running the ball. We're too pass happy right now. We want to get Debo the ball all the time. We want to get Terry the ball, but he's double. We want to get Ertz the ball, but we got to start making that play action work for us. You know what I mean? We got a good running back. Put him to work. Listen, it's easier to block than it is to block going forward than it is block going backwards. We all know that.
I think what's happened though, Deacon, is our defense against the good teams is so weak that we down 14 and then we end up starting to throw the ball.
Defense is supposed to be the one that carried us.
Yeah, but it's not. Not against Green Bay. Put it this way, we had 2 games not against Green Bay. Not against Green Bay. Green Bay, we were down 14. We were down, you know what I'm saying? And we had to throw the ball to keep up with Green Bay. Because it seemed like we couldn't stop Green Bay at all. Love was killing.
We don't know what we are yet. That's true. We're still trying to figure out who we are this year. That's his hope that, we've had time now from the Thursday night game, a whole week into a Sunday night game, or a Sunday, morning game, 1 o'clock. But that's enough time to revamp. To think about, okay, we did this, and then we did it again, it didn't work. So we gotta start specializing our game plan to our opponents. You know what I mean? Every game plan that we can't go in the same game plan, trying to get Debo the ball every time. You know what I mean? We got to start mixing this thing up. And I think that Eckler's injury really put us in a better position to find out what Bill is, because now we have to have him in the game. We have to see what he got. And if he's either got it or he don't got it, you know what I mean? I don't hold any special will for either one of them. So whoever got the hot hand, I'm with. You know what I mean? So if McNichols is in there and he's blocking and he's making the outlets and doing whatever he does, work. Keep him in the game. Keep him moving. You know what I mean? I just wanted to work. That's all. I do like people. I do like special players. I do like those types. But whatever works for us is what we need.
Digging so far in the first 2 games, what do we do well?
Got the ball, Debo.
We do that well.
We did that well. The first game, we pressured the ball. We pressured the quarterback well in the first game. Not so much the second game because obviously a better offensive line. But Kinlaw showed up. Our new defense tackle Kinlaw showed up. Now, what I am slightly disappointed in Frankie Louisville. I haven't seen enough from him. I think he needs to be on notice. Hey man, you got to start showing up. You know what I mean? All this flying around and looking good and the whole posture and attitude, that's fine. But you gotta start making some plays. And you got to show up. You know what I mean? Not just tackling people 5-6 yards down the field. I want to see them plays made. Stop blitzing there, and he's got to get to the ball, get to the quarterback, not just blitzing to put pressure on. I need to see him on the ground, man. So Frankie, I want to see more of.
What do you think about Amos at the cornerback position?
Fine with Amos. It looked like they wasn't throwing at Amos. They was throwing at the other dude. They was throwing at him.
Lattimore.
They was throwing at Lattimore. They weren't throwing at Amos' side. So that should tell you something, because you would throw at a rookie, but they throwing at the veteran. And another reason why, because they know they're gonna call a penalty on him. He's handsy like a mug, boy.
He's super handsy. At this point in his career, he is super handsy.
Yeah. And the referees ain't giving him no space.
Right.
So,
what do we do offensive wise besides get the ball to Debo? What do we do? I think Zach Ertz is seeming like he's back to the same Zach. Zach is Zach.
And listen, if you put the ball in the area where Zach is, he gonna catch it.
Last week he gave us some yak.
He did. But that's also what Jayden putting the ball in the right position too. He's been off a little bit. He's been behind. He's been stagnant, kind of throwing the ball at the person, not leading them. So he's got to get that straightened out, which I have no doubt he will. I'm just saying that
so Deacon,
ball in the spot where the run.
Typically, Deacon, when to beat the 3 deep zone and the 2 deep zone, but especially the 3 deep zone, is timing patterns in the holes of the zone. So when you see Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, even the dude Herbert, and I'm trying to think what's the dude for Cincinnati that just got hurt. He's really good at beating the zone too. Burrow. Those guys throw timing patterns in the holes of the zone. They look one way. They throw the other way, and it's on time. I don't see right now. Daniels has not perfected that. He doesn't anticipate and throw before the person cuts. He waits till they cut, then he throws. But he has to be open because he's very careful with the ball. Is that a practice thing that he has to get more comfortable with receivers or trust his receivers? Or that's just not what he does well? But that's how you beat the zone.
No,
but
that's
in the hole. You look one way because when you play DB, I play DB. We're taught when we're in zone coverage, we look at the quarterback. We're not backpedal. If the quarterback is looking right, you backpedal to the right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
the quarterback to the left, you backpedal to the left, and that's how you read the quarterback's eyes. You breaking on his eyes.
Yeah.
So that's why a good quarterback like Peyton Manning or Brady or those great ones, the greatest, they look one way. And they got his back in this way, and then all of a sudden they throw him back to the other way. You know what I'm saying? And that's how the holes in the zone gets bigger. You know what I'm saying? And right now, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I would never play Jayden Daniels man-to-man because he kills man-to-man because he's going to run on you. So that means everybody, even the sorry teams, everybody's going to play us zone, especially 3 deep zone. That's how they're going to play.
Yeah, that is coaching. It's practice. What it is timing, man. Like you said, it's a timing pattern. You got to have a wide receiver that you know is going to be where he's supposed to be. Santana Moss talks about this all the time, where he says that no matter what he does, no matter how he runs his pattern, he's at the spot he's supposed to be when he's supposed to be there. And that's what they got to get together. They have to get into a position where they know, I know if I throw the ball into the zone, if you're not popping up in that zone, it's going to get intercepted. And that's not what Jayden wants to do, right? He doesn't want to throw the ball where the guy's not. But sometime in the NFL, you have to throw into that zone where you know at 5 seconds or 3 seconds, you throw that ball and the guy's going to get there. So that takes trust in Terry, that takes trust in Debo, and whoever young guy we're going to have in there if they want to do it like that. So the only other way you can do is quick passes. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a zone or not, you just quick passing, quick outs, quick ins, slants, and stuff like that, where you don't have to worry about where the person is in the zone because it doesn't have to get time to set up yet. So it's almost a one-on-one in the zone. You know what I mean? Because if you don't check early, then you don't have to worry about checking late.
Yeah, that's why I see him hold. I think that's why he takes so many hits because he holds the ball too long. You know, he's not throwing with anticipation and timing. He's waiting till the receiver gets to the zone, the opening of the zone. Then he tries to throw it at that point.
Or our players aren't getting open.
Well, maybe they're not getting open because he's staring at them. You know what I'm saying? I don't. Maybe
I don't really see him staring at people. I watch it. You know, I don't see him staring at people. I mean, he's not like looking off and then coming back, but he's not staring at the guy that he wants to do.
Well, we know McCaffrey plays slow for some reason. McCaffrey and Sennett play slow. I don't know why they playing slow. They play slow. Both of them plays. I watched Sennett and I watched McCaffrey. Some reason they don't play fast. They have speed.
Maybe they're not confident in what they're doing.
I don't know what it is, but that's the reason why he doesn't get open because he's playing half speed. You got to go full speed in the NFL.
I hope that's half speed.
I hope. Well, they got to be half speed because they have better track time. Like you said, the track time was good.
Yeah, so but anybody, you can't run track and keep the same speed and look over your shoulder fast. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So it's a different speed in football.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But
some people are faster with the football equipment on.
Yeah, Terry can still do it.
Yeah,
he still runs fast and locates the ball. Some people can't do it though. Some people just, I mean, and he's not a classically trained wide receiver either, McCaffrey. So he's still learning all this stuff. You know, this is only his third year playing wide receiver. So we took a big shot on that guy.
We roll the dice, man, but you figure, man, this is your full-time job. He comes from a professional family. His father played wide receiver. You know what I'm saying?
You think it'd be better.
So these guys, you know, it's an NFL family. He know how to train and prepare himself and watch film and get the right type of coaching to be able to. I mean, I was watching the Wizards point guard. He was at this on YouTube at this dribbling camp. I didn't realize that he's not a good dribbler, you know, but he knew to go. I mean, they know how to train you to get you to be good, you know. And that's the same thing with wide. I'm sure he's going to a wide receiver camp where the whole time he's off football season, he's training, trying to be the best wide receiver he can. That's how he makes his money. But for some reason, he plays slow. So we got to get him. If he can't do it, we got to let him go. Okay,
it's as simple as that.
He can't do
either way. I'm drafting a wide receiver.
Next year, yeah. We got to get a big body wide receiver to play Brown's position. Yeah, no matter what. Plus, Debo is probably not going to be there anyway. Because Debo's trying to get a big contract. It looked like Debo's going to get a big contract. He's looking good out there.
I mean, it's like we did with Desmond Howard. We just kept throwing him the ball. He looked good, and then I'm getting the ball because he didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? But when we featured him and got him the ball a lot, it didn't win us any games, but it made him look good.
Right.
And that's kind of what we had with Debo. We getting the ball a lot, but is it going to furnish us wins? So that's something we'll have to see.
We have to see. He won one for us, though. You know what I'm saying? We the Giants.
The first game because of the Giants, but
the Giants, they played Dallas tough last week.
But like I say, in a conference game, man.
Conference games are tough. Well, saying all of that, how do we beat the Raiders, Deacon? How do we beat the Raiders?
We beat the Raiders by running the ball. We got to run the ball. We run the ball, we can pass the ball. As simple as that. Because we saw on Thursday, their wide receivers are not fast. I mean, their D-backs are not fast. We can get behind them if we can draw them in. If we can draw Jeremy Chin in, we can get deep. So I would say just running the ball. More than we did last week, put it that way.
How about defensively? What do we do to stop the Raiders?
I don't know. You make them run the ball.
They got a great running back.
No, they don't.
I mean, he's a rookie, but he was.
What has he done? What has he done?
I mean, he was
nothing yet. Nah, he ain't done nothing yet. Show me. I would rather him beat me than them pass on us all day. Show me what you got. If you can run the ball on our defense, which everybody usually does, but if we focus on that, then there's no way. I've watched him run in a couple of games now, and he just doesn't have that. He's not that shifty guy. You know what I'm saying? He's powerful, but he doesn't have much more than that. You know, say if he doesn't have a hole to run through, he can't do anything. He's not that bounce out guy. He's not that kind of person. He's a big hole, strong runner. You know, a good at the point of contact. You know, that's like Scatterboo. He's no better. I ain't gonna say he's no better than Scatterboo, but that same kind of runner, except for he's better than Scatterboo. He's faster than Scatterboo. He's bigger than Scatterboo. You know, so if you can just keep the ball, have them keep the ball on the ground. That's all.
So you think the quarterback can beat his throwing though? He gets hot.
Yeah, because if he can get hot. He can get hot. I mean, the first game he threw over 400 yards, so he can get hot. It's just a matter of our.
What's the Raiders' record? They 1-1. Are they 1-1?
1-1, yeah.
So they're like us.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a big game. Two evenly matched teams with us not having our quarterback. It's a strong possibility our quarterback is not going to play. What kind of score do you predict? Because we always gonna pick Commanders on this site. What kind of score do you predict?
Against Mariota or against JD5?
I'm gonna say Mariota's gonna play.
Mariota, I would say 24-10.
Wow, close game.
Maybe. I don't think that's really close. Not with Mariota. That's a win, there, boy. You dropping 24 on somebody?
Mariota put what 32 against Dallas last year.
Well, it's a year later.
He scored 3 touchdowns. He threw 3 touchdown passes against Dallas in the fourth quarter.
I'll take more. You want to go 34?
I'm just saying, I feel like it's either going to be a really, really close game where we win by 1 point or a field goal, or it's going to be a blowout by us. And we get our act together and we play it to our level and we blow them out, just like the Chargers did last night.
Well, we're down our starting defensive end. We're down our starting running back.
Starting tight end.
Starting tight end blocker. We got holes that we don't know what's going to happen yet. You know
That's true.
Ertz is not the blocker. He's not. So when Ertz is in the game, that ain't no block. So we had to keep the back end on that. So
I imagine when we run the ball, we're going to have Sinnott and the other guy out there. Ertz is not going to be in there when we run the ball.
Yeah, I actually think Yankov's going to play more than Sinnott. I just think he's more solid. You know,
I think they say Yankov is not as good as blocker as Sinnott. Sinnott can block. He just can't run routes and can't get open.
That's sad.
Yankov gets open. I think Yankov gets open.
Yankov's a better wide receiver. That's what better tight end receiver.
Yeah. I feel like Yankov is a better passing tight end than Sinnott is.
Yeah, we'll see. I just think it'll be a.
Do you want Daniels to play? Would you prefer Daniels play with that bum knee?
I don't know what the knee is, so I don't know.
I mean,
they tell us stuff all the time. You kind of max it up and they push it down depending on who they want to play or whatever. So they telling us that it's a mild sprain. What is a mild sprain? It's a mild ankle sprain. What is that? He's still out there running pattern. So I don't know what he got. So if he's solid, if he feels like he can play, they're gonna have to watch him. You know, if they see any kind of limp or anything like that, then yeah, I'm with you. Don't play him. Like I said, Mariota, we pay him for a reason. That's why we have supposedly the best backup quarterback there is. Carson Wentz supposed to be playing this week. So, there's a lot of our backups supposed to be playing. So, go ahead and put him in there.
I think the 49ers backup had a good game last week. Didn't they win?
Yeah, that was your boy from the Patriots. What's his name? Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, yeah. Mac Jones.
Killed it.
Yeah.
He was out there dropping. But that's the thing they say too. That's why they say about your boy Caleb is he's just in the bad position. He doesn't have a coach to train him. You know what I'm saying? He just walked into a bad position and his team is bad, so he's bad. You know what I'm saying? That's like Mac Jones. He walked into New England after Brady, and it was just a bad spot. It was a bad spot for him. You know, they wanted too much.
Right,
so
right.
No, he didn't win at Brady, but you know what I'm saying. It was a bad traffic. So it all depends on where you go, your scheme that you're running. Does it fit your style of play? That's what happens to a lot of quarterbacks, you know. And that's why look at your boy out in Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield.
You're looking great, looking good.
He was horrible in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Except for that 1 year with Stefanski, whatever his name is, where he went 11-5 or whatever, and then he went to what was that? New York. He went to the Jets, right? Or New York? He went to the Jets. And
Baker Mayfield, he was backup for.
He went to New England.
No, he went to Carolina Panthers. And he looked
Yeah,
terrible.
you're right. It was Carolina.
After Cam left, when Cam left, yeah.
Stunk there.
Yeah.
Couldn't win the starting position, and then he went out to L.A.
Was on the bench. Yeah.
Same day, started winning games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's when he went to Tampa Bay and got his contract. So it all depends on who you got coaching, man, what they believe in or whatever. But I think that, I think Mariota can do it. So I would say 24-10. Hopefully our defense can show up. I think we're going to get a lot of pressure on the quarterback. That's why I say, 10 points. They might score, but I don't think their quarterback is a statue. He's not a running quarterback.
Who?
Huh?
You talking about Raiders quarterback?
Yeah.
He runs the ball. He can run.
He can't run. He runs off of desperation.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not a running quarterback, but he can run. He's not a statue. He's not like a Tom Brady in the pocket type.
Statues are different now. There's so many running quarterbacks now. His style is a statue.
I mean, he's not.
No, 9 times out of 10, he's a 5 and 7 drop. So
yeah. He's not Jaden Daniels. He's not a Hurts. He's not a these Tyler Murray or something like that. He's not that type of running quarterback. You're right. He's not, but. He can move. He's not just in the pocket.
I ain't gonna question his athleticism. I'm just saying that,
but he's right. He's not that threat. He's not a threat. But Baker Mayfield's not that threat. But he runs. He makes good plays.
Yeah. That's why
Dak Prescott won the game by running the ball. Remember Dak?
I know.
That's
the whole reason because you don't expect them to run because they're not a threat. That's when it hurts. When you don't put a spy on them or you're not looking for that. And that's mostly when you saw when Dak was running, it was because they were playing man to man. And the field was wide open because nobody was looking back. That's why they don't do that to Jaden.
Well, I say that before we get out of here.
They do it to Mariota because Mariota last year against Dallas, they took it 40 yards down the field, didn't he?
Yeah, Mariota has speed now. You say he's hurt, so I don't know where his injury at, right? But he can run. He was a running quarterback in college. That's how he won the Heisman Trophy when he was running. But can you believe that the Kansas City Chiefs are 0-2?
0-2.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
They don't have that extra spot anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's like a couple years ago when they were behind, you knew they was coming back. They had that it factor. Right now, they just don't have anything special. They don't have anything special except for quarterback, but he can't do it by himself. There's nothing.
The tight end got old. The tight end got old.
Running back is, he's a 7th round running back.
Yeah.
The other one is old. Hunt is old.
Hunt is old.
Yeah. The wide receivers are average at best.
Yeah, Juju is average, and all of them, they all average. Yeah.
So right now. They gonna have to rebuild.
Yeah, right. They 0-2. You can't. That's kind of crazy. I would never think they would be 0-2 with that playing the Super Bowl all these times, but they 0-2. Wrap it up. We playing at home at the Raiders. I got us winning 2. And I got you. I kind of agree with you. I think if the Super Mario will be Super Mario one more time for us. If he's healthy enough, he's going to give us at least 28 points, and he's going to show Jaden how to run this, how to beat the zone coverage. He's going to help Jaden figure out how to beat the zone coverage.
That's what he's going to do.
That's what he's going to do. He got to. Jaden got to figure it out, man, because he's too good of a quarterback not to figure it out. So he's going to figure it out.
And sometimes you start slow.
Yeah.
He started hot last year. Last year he started slow, but he's a rookie. So,
well, hey, Deacon, we all have our weaknesses. We all got to prove on the things that we're weak at. You know what I'm saying? So he has to prove on some of the things. And like I said, they had a whole year to study him. There's nowhere. This is what he doesn't do well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that now he has to improve on it. Got to get better. He got decent. I think if Terry got to get going. I don't care if he double team or not. He pay him too much. He got to be. They got
to start featuring him. They got to start running plays for him and not just expecting him to get open.
Yeah, he has
design to. Every coordinator out there designs their players open. We got to start designing his open plays, man. We can't just expect him to run deep into a too deep coverage. You can't do that. If it's too deep,
I think If Terry gets going, it makes the team much better. Everybody plays harder when Terry gets going. The fans are more into the game.
That's true. That's true too.
You know what I'm saying?
You get going, everybody gets going.
Yep. Anyway, wrap this up, man. We wanted to say, hey, Trey Z, we're looking out for you, baby. Come back. After the game, we're gonna do a wrap-up show after the game, Deacon. On it's a 1:00 game, isn't it?
Yeah. Got plenty of time.
Yeah. We're gonna do a wrap-up show for Look For Us. Hey, there's always go-go in DC, baby. There's always go-go in DC. So never forget that. We'll be back next week. Look for our wrap-up show after the game. Look for our wrap-up show after the game. Like and subscribe. Give us that thumbs up. Deacons.
Yo.
We out, baby.
Sweet Samika.